This is More Knowledge, More Wealth with your host, Gabriel Shahin. Gabriel is a certified financial planner and a registered investment advisor at Falcon Wealth Planning. This show does not intend to provide personalized investment advice through this broadcast and does not represent that the services or securities discussed are suitable for any investor. Investors are advised not to rely on any information contained in the broadcast in the process of making a full informed investment decision. Now here's your host, Gabriel Shahin.
Good day. This is Gabriel Shahin, certified financial planner and your host of More Knowledge, More Wealth here on every weekend, talking about all important topics of personal finance. My job is to go over the knowledge you need to increase your wealth. Now, to the listener, you can always reach out to myself or any one of our colleagues here at Falcon Wealth Planning. Our phone number is 855-963-2526. That's 855-96-FALCON, like the bird. Or visit our website at falconwealthplanning.com. That's falconwp.com for short, where you can go on our Knowledge Center, which gives you a direct link to YouTube, where we've had well over 1 million views, multiple videos that help answer the questions that you have. And if you want to put an inquiry so we can talk about it on the show or create a Knowledge Center video, please send your inquiry to radio@falconwp.com. That's radio@falconwp.com. And also you can go get this episode, any one of our previous episodes on Spotify, podcasts, you name it, folks. Now, I'm the president of Falcon Wealth Planning. We are a fee-only, non-commission, true fiduciary, folks. And we talk about all important topics of personal finance. That's where you are today, how retirement looks like, investments, estate planning, insurance, folks, you name it. Anything that involves a dollar sign, we can help you with. And we are offering 1 to 2 meetings, 1 to 2 hours of our time, folks, at no cost to help relate this show to your specific situation. And we have offices all across the country that we can help you with. Folks, give us a buzz. Our phone number is 855-963-2526. That's 855-96-FALCON, like the bird, where we can help answer those questions that you have to help with your financial situation. Hey there, folks. Lots to talk about today, and today is actually a special day. March 5th is the anniversary of Falcon Wealth Planning. March 5th of 2025 is the 10-year anniversary of Falcon Wealth. March 5th of 2015 is when I started this firm. I started it, crazy to think, when my wife was pregnant with our first child, 7 months pregnant, which she was still in her PhD program. For myself, I was 30 years old with 10 years of experience in the business. So I started very young and decided to open my firm 10 years later. Here we are 10 years after that. We started the company with 8 clients and $5 million under management. I call those the original 8. Now, it was virtually by myself, right? As a 100% owner in the company, it was important that I built a firm the way I want to build it. I had the opportunity to work for many different companies. Why didn't I work for any other company? Well, because some firms didn't want to charge planning fees. They didn't want to be fee only. They didn't want to do 100% of the time of being what's in the client's best interest. Fee only was very important for me. I wanted to build a team of CFPs and wanted to work for only advisors that had their CFPs. And I didn't want to work with somebody that only had $1 to $2 million minimums. I wanted to be able to give value like tax planning, estate planning, and so on. I couldn't find that. And based on the recommendations from my in-laws, Paul and Linda, they said, you should just start your own firm. They said, we believe in you, and you work very, very hard. How about you try to build something with all that energy that you have and all that hard work for yourself? It was an interesting concept. I had my in-laws talking me in to start my own company. And the most important piece to that was my wife. I spoke to her and I let her know that I can't hear feedback from you that you're working too late, or you're home late again, or oh, you picked up the phone to answer a call during the middle of a dinner or whatnot. Heck, one of the regrets in hindsight is that I spent too much time at work and not enough with my family, with my wife, and with my newborn at the time. I was committed. Failure was not an option. So with the recommendation of my in-laws and the approval of my wife saying, I need your support, let alone my family, my brothers, my mom, my sister, and my family They also gave me some input, but the real input was from my in-laws that were business owners. I don't know if I'd call them entrepreneurs. I'll call them business owners. So I did it. And boy, oh boy, has that changed. In 10 years, it went from 8 clients to over 2,000 clients. It went from $5 million under management for almost $1.5 billion. We are consistently growing as one of the top firms in the country. And why is that? Well, because me and my vision, it's all about adding service. You know, most firms focus on the bottom line. A corporation is defined to do what's in the shareholders' best interest. And I get it. But here at Falcon, we have it a little different. We say the clients first, then the associates, and then the shareholders. In our brain, if we focus everything of enhancing the experience of our clients, that's going to make, later on, everybody happy. The employees, which I call associates, giving them the respect, the attention. Quite frankly, my previous jobs showed more value to the associates, I would have still worked there. But it was because I didn't like how they were treating. We were just another cog. We were just another cost of goods sold. We were just another item they needed to service clients. I didn't like that feeling. There was no respect or value. So I think if you take care of the clients, they're happy. The associates are happy. Naturally, the shareholders will be happy, which in this case is me. So it's important. The mindset is everything. It builds culture. And here at Falcon Wealth Planning, it was important to build that and to really build a firm that can help make the dreams of our clients come true. By the way, folks, if you're just joining me, you're listening to Gabriel Shahin, Certified Financial Planner, and your host of More Knowledge, More Wealth, here on every weekend. And we're talking about all important topics of personal finance. And I thought, what better topic versus talking about the 10 years that Falcon Wealth has been around. Falcon Wealth has really just built and grown just substantially. Quite frankly, we're only at $200 million management 6 years into the business. 5 years into the business. It took us to get to $200 million. Well, the next 5 years, we ended up getting to almost $1.5 billion. So when you take a look at the exponential growth that we have, it's based on a few factors. Number one, focus on people. We need to focus on our clients to make sure we are attracting, not the people that want to try to get 20, 30% returns, which I get it. Who doesn't want that? But the amount of risk that you have to take is just not worth it. And yes, we understand people with 50, 100 plus $1 million, they will throw money to try to see if you can make it 10x. That wasn't our type of firm. Because what benefit for somebody with $100 million when we make them $5 million grows to $20 million? What impact does that have in their life? It doesn't. It's just a pissing contest that they have with their other multi-million-dollar clients to say, I did better than yours. My portfolio manager is better than yours. That's not the business that we're in, which is why we focus on value, tax planning, and building a portfolio that can sustain, maintain, and enhance our clients' lifestyle. Think about it. Some of their biggest concerns that they have is, in fact, making sure they're comfortable for retirement. If we can help address that, we've achieved our goal. So when I was working at TD Ameritrade, I was actually referring business to other registered investment advisors like Falcon Wealth Planning. So I would refer them business. And I was able to talk to them, to see what made them special. And I was able to learn from them that, hey, there are certain offerings that we do. Some I really disliked. And I saw that in the client relationships. Some of them I really appreciated. They weren't perfect at everything, but they were really good firms that, of course, us at TD Ameritrade had to try to find the best available firms for our clients. So I bring that up because working there was one of the best jobs I've ever had. I learned so much about the industry working there and so much from the advisor partners. Because of that job, it helped me build Falcon who it is today, which is a true wealth manager, comprehensive financial planner, which our job is to make sure we enhance our clients' overall net worth. This has been our value proposition. I get it. People say you only help the rich get richer, but we also help the aspiring become financially independent, which is why we charge for financial planning fees. You don't need to have $5, $10 plus million. You can have somebody that has a need that needs to build out a financial plan or a tax plan, or you have concerns like you're paying too much in taxes, or you want to make sure you're on track and doing the right things and to see if there's any low-hanging fruit that can save you some dough. So you could build the financial plans for $5,000, $10,000, and up, depending on the complexity of the situation. Heck, if it's really easy, it could be lower than that. But the idea is we're able to help the mass affluent. Our industry defines these mass affluent people as people with $500,000 to $5 million. I take pride in our average client size not being seven figures because this shows we're able to help core Americans, the core masses of America. Some of them are the millionaires next door. Some of them are the mega wealthy. I'm not here trying to say we don't help extremely wealthy people because as tax planners, that's their biggest expense and their biggest problem and always the biggest opportunity to save them money. So the idea is what? The idea is focusing on finding the biggest solutions for your biggest problems. And the biggest problems for a lot of people can be tax related. Could be, are they on track or are there ways to enhance their financial situation? Over the past 10 years, that's what I've learned. I've learned just to listen to you and to find opportunities to enhance your situation. And these are the core reasons why Falcon Wealth Planning was built. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to talk more about that journey at Falcon Wealth. I'm going to talk about more what we've achieved, what we've done, and the goal to making sure that we give the best possible value to our clients. I'll be right back after a few words. This is Gabriel Shahin, Certified Financial Planner and President of Falcon Wealth Planning. We wanted to offer you a free financial assessment for listening to the show so you can help relate it to your specific situation. We offer multiple services such as retirement planning, where you are today, how retirement looks like, talking about Social Security, real estate, planning, even if you own a business, talking about taxes, not just how to save money today, but also throughout retirement. Talk about investments, making sure you're avoiding those high fees, costs, commissions, and also estate planning and insurance, just making sure you're properly protected if, God forbid, something were to happen. And we're offering 1 to 2 meetings, 1 to 2 hours of our time at no cost. Give us a call. We would love to help. Our phone number is 855-963-2526. That's 855-96-FALCON, like the bird. Or visit our website at falconwealthplanning.com. That's falconwp.com for short, and fill out the form fill right there on our site. Welcome back, folks. This is Gabriel Shahin, Certified Financial Planner and your host of More Knowledge, More Wealth here on every weekend, talking about all important topics of personal finance. And today is the 10-year anniversary of Falcon Wealth Planning. The growth trajectory that I originally planned back in early 2015 is quite frankly very close to where we are today. How is that possible? I didn't know we would have over 60 associates, over 20 CFPs, and be in multiple states across the country. I didn't know that. But what I did know is that we offer something that the industry doesn't care for, and that is respect and dignity for our clients. We're not here trying to make commissions off our clients. We're not high-fiving after we get a new client. It doesn't impact our pay at all. Now, when I say that, that's specifically for our certified financial planners and for our advisory group. Obviously, Falcon Wealth, over time, because there's no commissions, especially for managing billions of dollars, yes, if they get a percentage of that assets, yes, that's revenue for the firm. More net profits would allow profit sharing. But quite frankly, they get a $10 million client that's paying $100,000 a year, their pay doesn't go up. And that $100,000, when you look at the profit sharing, may affect them what? Maybe $1 to $5 grand? I really don't know. But the point is, it's so minuscule at the grand scheme of a large client. So we care a lot more about service. We care a lot more about feedback. Customer service is crucial for us. Referrals are crucial for us. That's how we get measured. It's important to do so. Because when you take a look at what we've done to get where we are today is what? Yes, it's hard work. We know that. Yes, it's the focus on you, the client. We get all of that. That's not to be undermined. But what is important to know is that we care about our clients' success. And everything we do at our company is how can we enhance their success? Can we create an automated reminder system so there is no human errors that happen when we want to remind somebody of a meeting, to give them a reminder meeting of the location, whether it's Zoom or in person or over the phone? Are we able to build a situation where we can have a better service offering by incorporating taxes, a tax department, or having estate planning in-house, or looking at future insurance needs? I've learned from you, the clients, where you want everything at one stop. Now, it's not all at one company, right? Tax team is a different company. Estate team is a different company. Insurance, property casualty. I get it. They're all like different, but they're all subsidiaries of Falcon Wealth. So you have one point of contact, your quarterback, your financial planner. Your financial planner is the focus, is the priority to making sure that you are being taken care of, where nothing slips through the cracks. Doesn't that sound great? Who doesn't want that? Now, we haven't achieved all our goals yet in 10 years. Why? Because we don't want to compromise the service of the core reason that you hired us. You hired us. You bought the car to take you from point A to point B. Well, if all of a sudden the car has music or massaged seats or better climate control or whatever the case may be, those are enhancements. You didn't originally buy the car for that reason, but hey, you'll take enhancements all day long. We've got to make sure we build you the best car, requires the lowest maintenance, the most cost efficient, and to make sure it's what you want and what you need. These are the things that are important to us, which is why we consistently look to get you some of the top value adds in the industry. Our tax planning is recognized across the country as one of the best. They know we are a tax planning firm. It is known. People look to copy us. At a firm over in Northern California said, we bought an accounting practice because of you. You kept beating us in competition when somebody wanted to hire an advisor. I mean, I kind of took pride in that. Not that I wanted to beat somebody or take food away from them. But this was a firm that was bigger than us, that, oh, by the way, is no longer bigger than us. And they keep buying other firms. I call them Franken firms. They're owned by private equity companies. They have investment, minority stakes in them. Well, now who's in their best interest? Who do they report to? The client or private equity firms? Well, for you and me, I'm 100% owner. I make the decisions. I don't care. No, if somebody over my shoulder is saying you have to increase fees, that doesn't matter to me. I don't have to report to anybody except for my clients. That is crucial because you have other firms that say, look how big we are. We're bigger than Falcon. Yeah, but you bought 15 to 35 firms to be bigger than Falcon. You're not growing because you're good. You're growing because you're buying. You got other firms out there saying we're cheaper than Falcon. Well, what value are you providing? What services are you giving me? Are you truly saving me money outside of growing my wealth? Falcon does a really good job growing wealth too. If you're not beating them in performance, well, what are you doing better at? That's another reason. And I can't tell you, it's better to have a great dictatorship, even a good dictatorship, sometimes better than a great democracy. I say this for running a company, which is why people have CEOs. And yet again, when you have private equity involvement, that's where things start to fall apart. So I take pride that we don't. By the way, folks, if you're just joining me, you're listening to Gabriel Shahin, Certified Financial Planner, and your host of More Knowledge, More Wealth here every weekend, talking about all important topics of personal finance. And I thought, why not talk about the 10-year journey of Falcon Wealth Planning? So we started in a executive suites over in Rancho Cucamonga, California. It was about a year later we grew to an 8-person office because we had multiple different offices scattered around the second floor. Then next year we went to another office in Ontario. Quite frankly, it was a quarter mile down the road, south on Haven. And this one had about 9 offices. We quickly filled that. 2 years later after that, we moved into a 6,000 square foot spot on Ontario on the other side of Haven. We actually were fortunate to buy this building via an SBA loan. Now that one was able to house about 25 to 30 associates until we outgrew that. Then in August of 2021, we moved to this big headquarters in Ontario on the other side of the street. We kept bouncing around on the side of the street. This is a 40,000 square foot facility. We have 80% of our associates at our headquarters here in Ontario. We could probably grow to 200 to 500 associates here in this location. This is our headquarters. We do have our second headquarters over in Chicago. We are building out that office to make sure we can handle multiple time zones. We may be looking at Arizona in the future, where I lived 20 years of my life over there. So the idea is what? How can we enhance your situation? This is where we invite you to always reach out to us to tell us what can we do to make things better. I get it. You said stop sending us the gift baskets during the holidays. So what do? We send blankets instead. You know, let's give something more tangible. It's just something fun. I thought that was cool. It was nice, and I got a lot of positive feedback from that. So we take what you say into consideration. But it all comes in the core idea of your investments. At the end of the day, we could be super nice, save you a lot of money in taxes, show great value, get along with you and your whole family, keep you on track for retirement. But if the investments suck, then who cares? This is why it's so important, and we take such great pride in the decisions that we made in your portfolio. I get it. S&P 500 goes up 10%. Well, your portfolio, are you invested in 100% equities? Well, are you targeted 100% in large cap investments? So it all depends on how much risk you're comfortable taking. So the easy part about our job is we do such a good job in the intro stages of the relationship, where we spend 2 or 3 meetings just talking about investments prior to even investing your money. This helps you understand the why behind how you should be investing your money. The beauty with us is we can invest in anything in the whole investment universe. There is no restrictions. We have no broker dealer telling us you have to only offer these products or investments. We could choose anything because we don't get paid from those companies. We get paid from you directly. There is no revenue sharing on mutual funds. There is no contests where we get kickbacks on any insurance companies, annuities, or so on. This is the benefit of being an independent registered investment advisory firm that's fee only. We only get paid directly from you. So important for us and for me to build a firm that's on the same side of the table as you. So because we can invest in individual stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, hedge funds, venture capital funds, private equity funds, in anything that our clients want, whether it's in Forex trading, futures trading, or option trading, we can do anything to make sure your money is protected and to make sure you're getting growth or income in your portfolio. We take pride in that. We always say, not every firm can do what we can do, but we can do anything that any other firm can. Why? Because we have no restrictions. We are not limited. We are blessed. We built a firm that's probably not as profitable as them. They can make more on commissions and other products that they're selling you. And that's fine. So they make their money on the margin. We make our money on the volume, which is why our staff continues to grow and grow and grow. Last year, we hired 25 plus people alone. Why? Because of the amount of new clients that we've gotten, whether it's from your referrals or whether it's from initiatives where we let people know we can help. So folks, thank you. Thank you for the past 10 years. We've worked very hard to make sure we're giving you the best possible service, performance, returns, and value as possible. Thank you for trusting in us. It's extremely important because we know, and I know, that there are multiple options out there, and we take pride to consistently making sure we are the best option possible. I always say our top clients could be somebody else's top prospects. And so we have to earn that business every single day because we didn't make that commission selling you a product. So there's no fee to start with us, which means there's no fee to end with us. So we have to work twice as hard. We don't get paid on the front end, and we don't get paid on the back end. We get paid as we go, which is crucial. So thank you again. We really appreciate it. And here's to the next 10 years. That was a fast show, folks. I want to thank you for tuning in with us this weekend. You can always reach out to myself or any one of our colleagues here at Falcon Wealth Planning. Our phone number is 855-963-2526. That's 855-96-FALCON, like the bird. Or visit our website at falconwealthplanning.com. That's falconwp.com for short, where you can go and visit our Knowledge Center, which redirects you to YouTube. We have over 1 million views, folks. And if you want us to discuss anything on YouTube, on the show, whatever, send your inquiry to radio@falconwp.com. That's radio@falconwp.com. And if you want this episode, any one of our previous episodes, you can go on podcast, Spotify. We have them all there. And folks, we want to thank you for your trust. We want you to feel free and feel comfortable to reach out with any questions that you have. I want you to have a fantastic weekend. Have a great week, and God bless.